What is up, my Nakama? In this video, I'm going to be telling you whether it's worth taking a gap year or not. Also, shout out to Ichiraku Ramen. So, because I took my MCAT my senior year at Hopkins, I didn't have a choice in taking a gap year or not. So at first I was a little disappointed because I kind of wanted to go to medical school right away. I felt like taking a gap year, it would be a waste of time and I wouldn't do anything productive because I just wanted to go, start medical school right away. But I couldn't have been more wrong because this gap year has been such an important mental break for me because at Hopkins, I was constantly studying for midterms and exams, problem sets every other week. And it got to be a lot. It got to be a lot on my mental capacity. And anyone who's gone to Hopkins or any other university knows that a lot of the times is grind mode. That grind mode, it can be difficult, to constantly do over and over again every week, especially during finals and during midterms. Sorry if the birds are ruining the audio. They're kind of everywhere, but I thought this would be like a beautiful location to film in. So anyways, this brings me to my first point, which is that it may be worth simply to take a break between university and the hard demands of medical school. Of course, not everyone needs this break, but burnout is real, and sometimes taking the time off and resetting before medical school can certainly alleviate a lot of the stress and anxiety that's associated with a medical school education, and it can make you more mentally prepared to tackle the next year. Now, I actually have a job during my gap year, so it's not like I'm going on vacation for this whole year, which is what some people might think when you go on a gap year. So although a gap year can be relaxing because you're out of school, it's still important to demonstrate to medical schools that you're doing something crucial and something important that's most likely medically related, which shows that you still demonstrate an interest in medicine. This brings me to my second point, which is taking a gap year might be right for you if you're still deciding whether pursuing a medical career is the route you want to take. Working at a hospital or being involved in some sort of medical research about a field you're interested or curious about can be an amazing way to give you more insight into the daily life of a physician, and it can be a great way to gain exposure into a medical field that you might be interested in pursuing for the rest of your life. Because if you're going to be in a medical field for the rest of your life, you want to make sure that you enjoy it. So, taking 1 year to see what it's like to work in that field might not be such a bad idea. So taking a gap year and being involved in some sort of medical experience is a great talking point in interviews because it's something that you can bring up with the interviewers that may set yourself apart from other applicants who don't maybe have the same medical experience as you did with whatever you're doing during your gap year. And if you really enjoy your gap year and the research or medical position that you're involved in, it can come across as very genuine to the interviewers that you're ready to pursue a medical career and become a physician. Now, my third and most important point on whether taking a time off before medical school is right for you is that taking a gap year allows you to focus on yourself and what you love to do. Personally, fitness, photography, and videography are important to me and are passions of mine. I've had time during this gap year to focus on my calisthenics journey and learn so much more about photography and videography. I've actually been hired to do some promotional work for some businesses here in Baltimore with videography and photography. And I think that's amazing considering I bought my camera in September and since then I've progressed a lot. So videography, it's something I'm still learning, all the cool cinematic techniques and edits and whatnot. But yeah, that's essentially what I'm doing for my gap year and why I've enjoyed my gap year so far. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.